Thanks for stopping by. This is Ars Poetic and I'm just a dude who really loves to play video games. This video is part of a larger full-length review that I created. If you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. Let's get to the video. The team at Sucker Punch knows exactly what they're doing here. Not only is the world riddled with various activities, enemies, and wildlife, but the aesthetics on display here are excellent. This island is a delight to explore. At times it feels like you're wandering through a Bob Ross painting, with different sections of the map having their own unique color palettes that jump out of the screen. You'll navigate through colorful forests, serene lakes, waterfalls, lush grasslands, snowy mountains, and flowery fields. Sometimes you'll be riding to an objective while the wind brings the surrounding nature to life, and you can't help but forget where you're going for a second as you appreciate the visual feast on display. The size of the game world is pretty substantial, especially once you uncover the whole map. It is initially split up into 3 sections, with the latter 2 inaccessible until you progress far enough into the story. There's a plethora of side activities, objectives, and tales that you can engage with to fill in your time between the main story missions. These activities all have their share of rewards and range from practicing your sword strikes and discovering shrines to composing haikus and exploring your thoughts in hot springs. You can summon your horse at any time by pressing left on the D-pad. This makes traveling around a breeze. In your travels, you'll occasionally see bright yellow birds flying around. They have a distinct chirp that you'll come to recognize. If you decide to follow one, it will actually guide you to a nearby point of interest. If you come across a fox and decide to follow it, it will lead you to a nearby Inari shrine. This brings me to one of the great features they implemented into this game. They eliminate navigational HUD clutter by using animals and the wind to guide you. For instance, if you place a marker on the map or have an objective that you need to reach, the wind will actually flow in that direction. If you swipe up on the touchpad, you can summon a gust of wind that will emphasize the direction of airflow. This is much more immersive than simply using a mini-map or some sort of on-screen compass. This also allows you to appreciate the visuals that much more, since you're not switching your focus to blips and radars. With all of the various structures, mountains, and hills present, you'll get plenty of opportunities to soak in the gorgeous vistas that serve as their own reward when scaling the environment. With that said, let's hop over to the platforming. There are a boatload of areas to climb throughout the natural landscape, not to mention tons of climbing and parkouring to do when you're making your way through man-made structures. It's a simple mechanic that I find fun to use when it is present. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it in any way, check out my other video clips from this review in the linked playlist, or even watch the entire review if you'd like. Peace.